All right. Hello, everyone, and thanks once again for coming to our channel. And today, we are going to be talking about what is BOT. BOT. Some of you might have come across some things like this when you are reading some articles online when they're talking about the Lekki ports, Lekki deep sea port, the Lekki airport, and some other developments in Lagos. And you see BOT, 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 or like the Ondo Seaport also you see BOT there. The full meaning is build, operate, and transfer. Build, operate, and transfer. So in real estate, what is BOT? So in case this is your first time seeing my face, and this is your first time coming to my channel, seeing my videos, this meets the Property Guy Property channel, and this is where we discuss everything in real estate for investors like you, investors that are coming from crypto, that are coming from the stock market, that are coming from wherever that you are coming from and you want to migrate into real estate, or investors like you that are already in the real estate space, Nigerians like you either here or abroad that are already buying properties, about to start buying properties, that want to learn about the real estate space, the real estate market, what are the trends, what are the new things, what are the new things that are also like beginning money, the new opportunities. Then this channel was created for you basically, and these 5 years plus we have been doing this, so we have the experience, we have the um, we have the credibility for what we do, and I can tell you confidently that when you start watching our videos and following our guides, you are going to get hooked. So after watching this particular video, this particular topic about BOT, I also suggest you go to our different playlists on related investor series, playlists on shortlet, playlists on the Lagos mainland, Ikeja, Ekpe, Ibejuleki, playlist on pros and cons, the 5S, our interview session playlist, our trivia session playlist. You are definitely going to learn a lot. I can guarantee you that 100%. All right, so let's go straight into the topic now about BOT, build, operate, and transfer. What is BOT in real estate? What are different projects, sample projects that have been delivered on a BOT model, and what's the alternative model to BOT, and what are the opportunities available for you in the build, operate, and transfer space. So before we delve into the full analysis and analogy of BOT, once again, if you are new here or you are not new, you have been watching our videos already. 1 year, 1 month, 2 months, 2 years, you have been watching our videos. If you have not subscribed yet, kindly do. Kindly do. I will so much appreciate it. That's coming from my heart. I will so much appreciate it. Kindly do subscribe. We have our YouTube shorts, very active. We have our YouTube long videos, very active. Kindly do subscribe so that you only get to come back to our channel and also be part of the MTPG family. And if you have subscribed yet already, thanks so much for that. I so much appreciate that. Kindly go a step further by turning on the notification buttons. All the instruction is always on the screen every time, every now and then. Turn on the notification button, so as we publish any live video, any full video, any YouTube shorts, you receive a notification on your phone, on your TV, and you get to also see these opportunities and see it as promptly as possible, because real estate is time based. So some of the things that we might post, that time frame that we post it might be when that opportunity is valid, so you don't get to miss out of these opportunities as we put them, or let me use the Nigerian slang, as it hot. All right, so now BOT, build, operate, and transfer, is a form of JV. I've done a video on JV before, joint venture. Maybe I'll just add a link on JV also to somewhere around the video. Joint venture. So a joint venture means that there are two parties, at least minimum two parties, and each party is contributing something. So for a build, operate, and transfer model, one party is contributing the land, and another party is contributing to build. So, like for example, the Lagos State government wanted to build the deep sea port. So the Lagos State government acquired the land from the community. They compensated them, and then they invited the Lekki concession company that, hey, we have land, it's facing the ocean, it can suit what we want to do. So you come and build it. So the concession company calculated the costing and everything, and then they raised their capital and they came to build. They came with their team and they came to build the Lekki Deep Sea Port, BOT. So what it now means is that after I've built, you gave me the land. After I've built, me that I built, I'm going to operate that facility for a number of years. Then after that number of years, I'm going to transfer it back to you. So after the Lekki concession company operate the seaport for a number of years, they make their money back with return and everything. They now transfer it back to the Lagos State government that owns the land. So in a BOT, the person that is building is not the one that owns the land. There's someone else that owns the land. Now, the alternative model to a BOT is build and share. This one is also very popular. It's also a JV. Build and share is also a JV. So for build and share also, the person building does not own the land. But after I've completed building, we share, we split. So there is a land, it's 1,000 square meter. We built 4 terraces on it. Four terraces. So the person that owns the land does not do anything. You just contribute the land. That's all. So me, I contribute buying the materials, bringing the laborers, the artisans, the cement, the welders, the carpenters. Everybody come, they build. We build it. Then we now share. So let's say, for example, we do 50-50 share. 50-50. So I take 2 units, the landowner takes 2 units. Build and share is a JV. So, but in this scenario for BOT, we are not sharing. I'm only going to operate for a number of years. Then after I operate it, I transfer it back to the landowner. So which means that at the end of the day, everything is coming back to the landowner. But for a build and share, the landowner is not getting everything back. He's only getting a ratio of everything back. So these two are models. So for BOT is very common in Lagos. It's very common in government projects, not just Lagos. So the Ondo State government also are intending to do a BOT with their seaport that they want to build. So a lot of the other states, Ogun State governments, Oyo State government, they all have BOT. Even the federal government also have BOT. So the government have the land or the facility, then they look for some people. It can even be a building. Maybe the building is dilapidated, and they say that, oh, okay, someone write the proposal. Let us renovate this building and convert it to a complex. Then after you convert it to a complex, we are going to fund the renovation and everything. So you are going to lease this property for us for 30 years. After 30 years, we are going to return it back to you. So the government just look at it that this building has been there for a number of years now. We are not using it. It's not bringing any money for us. So let them give it to them, Jare. Let them build it or renovate it or do whatever they want to do with it, and then operate it. And after whatever years, transfer it back to us. So a lot of universities also do BOT because universities have huge land wasting. So and they can't sell because they are not built for profit. They are not built to be selling their real estate. So what a lot of them do is BOT. So a lot of developers go to all these universities, Unilorin, Unilag, OAU, Unsoka, and then build hostels inside those schools. Operate those hostels for like 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and then after that they return it back to the school. So the school just contribute the land that, take these 10 acres, do things on it. They cannot sell that land because they are a public institution. They cannot sell. That's not what they are. So they can only do a BOT. They contribute the land, and then the investors come and do the rest, build, operate it for a number of years, make their money and profits, and then transfer back. So it's a very, very lucrative way of investing in real estate. Very, very lucrative. And it's not even only in Nigeria. Even in other countries, There are people that do BOT and build stadiums. There are people that do BOT and build museums, build parks, build different tourist attraction centers, and operate it for a number of years and then return it back to the community, to the state, to the country, or whatever it is. So BOT is a valid and a global JV model. And in Nigeria, in Lagos here, there are commercial BOT, there are residential BOT. So what this means is that residential BOT, what you are building is for residential purpose. You operate it and transfer it back. If it's a commercial BOT, what you are building is for commercial purpose. It can be a mall, it can be a shop, it can be complex, it can be office spaces, lounge, or whatever. So it's for commercial purpose. You operate it for that number of years and then you transfer it back to people that own the land, basically. So on the mainland here, BOT, particularly Shomolu is the headquarters of BOT in Lagos. Every street you drive in Shomolu, you always see a construction ongoing. Every street. Some street is three construction. See, it's when you drive around Lagos that you realize that some places in Lagos, there are hidden gems. You don't see them on Instagram or see them on YouTube or whatever. So a lot of people assume that Lagos is all about Lekki. Lagos is all about Ikoyi and Ibeju Lekki, that's all. Hey, no, it's when you drive around Lagos, you see that so things that are happening here. I was on one side on Wednesday, and one of my guy was doing an analysis of an apartment in Akoka for me, Juno, and they had close like I think 180 rooms there, and they are turning over around like close like almost 180 million a year. You know, close like 180 million a year, between 100 to 180 million a year. You know, and they are just there in Akoka, you know. So, but if you tell investors Akoka, they're like, I beg, I want something in Lekki, I want something in Ikoyi. There are some hidden gems areas in Lagos that people are just cashing out and making their money. So, Shomolu is the headquarters of BOT. Every street there's a project going on, a BOT, where all these former Face Me and Face You houses, those tenement bungalows. So the families are now allowing developers to bring those buildings down, and developers can now build modern flats, operate those modern flats for a number of years, mostly between 15 to 20 years or 15 to 25 years, and then after that they transfer it back to the family. So if your family or your parents have buildings in Lagos or built in Lagos, do BOT, don't sell. Just find someone that can bring whatever that is there down or renovate it, operate it for a number of years, and then they return it back to you. Simple. So there are BOTs in Shomolu, there are BOTs in Bariga. Some of you schooled in Unilag, some of you schooled in Yaba Tech. All those axes, they are headquarters of BOT. You know, all the apartments there, they are BOT, build, operate, and transfer. So the developers can get 15 years, can get 17, 20 years, 22 years, 25 years. Me personally, I've invested in a lot of BOT, personally. And I know how much I made. There was one BOT I bought for 5.5 million for 20 years. 5.5 million, 20 years. 20 years BOT. And my first year rent, I collected rent this year today. This year, I collected rent this year. 1.5 million is what I collected. 1.5 million. And if I collect this 1.5 million for the next 20 years, that's 30 million. And I only invested 5.5 million. And I can't even collect 1.5 million for the next 20 years. This apartment now, I can tell you confidently, I will still collect 2.5 million from that apartment. Even I will still collect 3 million within these 20 years. I'll collect 3 million from that apartment. So BOT is also very, very lucrative. There's another BOT I did. Everything I'll be investing around that apartment will be like 9 million. And I have 19 years there. And I'm looking at collecting 2 million per year. Collecting like 2 million per year. And I have 19 years. So that's like almost 38 million I'm going to make. And I'm going to make more than that. Probably going to make like 45 million from that 9 million investment. So BOT, it makes a lot of sense. So if it's a one bed, maybe you invest in a one bed BOT for like 12 million, 13 million, 15 million, and then you are given maybe 17 years to operate it or 18 years to operate it. Within that 18 years, 17 years, you can make like 50 million, 48 million, 47 million there. And although you also have to include risk management into that, in terms of like the building depreciation, the building losing value, because within the next 10, 15 years, new architecture will come out, and those ones will charge better or higher than what you are charging. But as at that too, you are still going to make very good money. So for one bed, for BOT, you can invest like 13 million, 15 million, 16 million, and make like 45 million, 48 million, 50 million. I even have one 2-bed I got for my client last year, 22 million, 2-bed. And within the next 17 years, my client should be making between 60 to 65 million cash flow projection, between 60 to 65 million from that investment, even likely even more, because at some point he's still going to rent that 2-bed for 5 million. That's why the starting rent is 3 million right now. He's still going to rent it for 5 million within that 17 years. So build, operate, and transfer is also a very, very lucrative opportunity. So you can do a lot with 10 million, with 15 million, with 16 million. And now we are now including an app to our BOT, where as you are investing in this different BOT, okay, you have a BOT in Shomolu, you have a BOT in Baiga, you have a BOT in Surulere, you have a BOT in Akoka, you have a BOT in Ilaje, you have a BOT in Bagada. So we now have an app where from wherever you are, you can track all your BOT, track how many years that you have to operate them, track how much remittance you are collecting from those BOT, track when the remittance is going to be due, and when you should be expecting the next payment from that particular asset. So we have already have a pilot version of that app already. So as you are investing in the BOT, you don't even have to bother yourself that check your email or go and be checking paper. That when am I going to collect payments? No, don't worry. From your phone, from your app, you can track when you can collect payment from this BOT. So this BOT, like I said, even the Lagos government are doing BOT. The proposed Lekki Airport is a BOT. They have signed the contract or the MOU with the company that's going to be building it. So what the Lagos government is going to do is allocate the land to them, and the hands off. It's a company that is going to raise capital, bring in their machines, bring in their contractors, bring in their engineers, bring in everything that they have to do to build the airport. Then they operate it. Even while they are operating it, the Lagos government will still be collecting part of the revenue. Yeah. So after a number of years, they return it back to the Lagos government. BOT. You know, even the BRT is also part of BOT. Loma is part of BOT. You know, so everything in Lagos is all public-private partnership, PPP. So you can invest in BOT. Very, very, very attractive investment. I can tell you, I've done it. I've done it for people. I'm doing it. So right now I have a BOT I have 2 BOT in Surulere personally that I invested. I have a BOT in Ilaje, Baiga. I have a BOT in Onike. I have a BOT in Onike, and I have a BOT in Lady Luck. You know, I have a BOT in Lady Luck. Both 1-bed and 2-bed, both 1-bed and studio apartments. So, and my return per year right now is getting close to 7 million. And I have 20 years from 19 years, 17 years, 16 years to operate, to get return or to operate that particular apartment. So BOT is very, very lucrative, and I can build a portfolio around it for you also. Choose the location, tell you the projected ROI, and also get you on the app where you can always track your remittance, how many years you have left, see how much you have collected, and so on and so forth like that. So if you have questions about this BOT, or you have questions about this build and share, although this video is not about build and share, but if you have questions about build and share also, you can drop a comment. You can drop a comment here. I'm going to attend to it. Or if you want it more personalized, my WhatsApp number is on the screen. You can reach out to me, and we can talk about your questions, your inquiries, your fears, your concerns, your worries, and we can see how you can come in. Even some of this BOT, we are even doing crowdfunding and equity partnership on it. So there are really a lot of opportunities. There are really a lot of opportunities, and that's why you should be talking to someone like me. See, there are just too many ways to make money in Lagos, particularly to make money in Lagos real estate. And I've dipped my hands into a lot of them to fully understand it. See that, wow, wow, wow. So there's money here. I've been sleeping on this. So I still remain your number one property on the planet. Once again, we are inviting you to subscribe to our videos. Kindly do subscribe. I'm going to appreciate it. I'm going to love it. I'm going to feel so much encouraged by it to continue to do this kind of content, this kind of videos, because you guys are subscribing, you guys are giving us a thumb like, you guys are sharing, you guys are inviting other people to also come to our videos to like watch them, to enjoy them. But if you are not getting the views, you are not getting the engagement, I might not really feel encouraged, you know. So, but we still continue to do what we are doing, and kindly do subscribe, kindly do turn on the notification button, and be part of our family, be part of our subscriber list, and this will also be a big thank you to us. So I still remain on one particular on the planet. My name is Rabiu Mustafa. Thanks so much for watching our videos, and see you next time.